Talk Shit Radio is a Kennedy Studios Productions. The opinions stated by various contributors to Talk Shit Radio and its radio programs are not to be considered as or endorsed by Kennedy Studios Incorporated. Visitors are urged to use their own discretion to draw their own conclusions. All information, products, services, and use of this website is for entertainment purposes only and personal use only. Talk Shit Radio Network does not confirm nor deny the validity or accuracy of the information contained within the website or broadcast. Any services or products provided by Talk Shit Radio Network and its host contributors should be used solely for entertainment purposes only.
This is Lewis, and you're listening to Talk Shit Radio.
You want to get high?
Are you a pothead, fucker?
Oh, man. I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
It's Laura. Let's talk some shit.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals, too. Call right now. Operators are standing by. 800-506-8319. 800-506-8319. 800-506-8319. That's 800-506-8319.
Hello, my name is Michael Minardi. I'm the campaign manager of Regulate Florida, who's going to be actively seeking to put adult use of cannabis on the 2016 ballot. Why? Regulate Florida. I am putting myself out of a job by doing this. I am a criminal defense attorney. My main practice is representing people arrested of marijuana offenses, and I'm sick of it. These are good, hardworking people whose lives are turned upside down by a cannabis arrest, threat, DCF involvement, or other type of sanctions that is coming against them for using cannabis. We want to bring together the people of Florida. We want all the patients, all the users of cannabis to step up and let their voice be heard. Stop being afraid of being persecuted because of speaking out. We need you to stand up. We need you to help out because we need action right now and not apathy. With doing this, we can change the world and we can change the state of Florida for the better.
Hey, welcome to Talk Shit Radio Network, everyone. I am late, as the title goes. Sorry about that. I do apologize. Literally just rolled in the door from St. Petersburg, All Children's Hospital. Had to take my baby down there again. Just a routine checkup, but everything's good. Turns out everything is wonderful. So, I gotta tell you, man, freaking traffic sucked the whole ride home. Ridiculous. People drive like assholes. It's no different anywhere in the country. I gotta be totally honest with you. There's a little more respect up on the roads in New York, but for the most part, they all drive like assholes, man. You get that one jagoff that doesn't have the clue as to where they're going, so they just shift lanes and do 30 and a 60 or 40 and a 70, you know. It was just bullshit, man. I finally just had to blow by the son of a bitch and get around him. I was just going out of my mind. 2 hours of traffic. It was completely and utterly crazy. Been a while since I sat in traffic like that too, so it was quite annoying. Welcome everyone to the show. Appreciate those who are listening in. And if you guys are hearing my voice, the chat room is that little bubble window down the bottom of your screen there, or it's somewhere depending on where and how you're listening to it. You could join us in the chat room. Jump in, bullshit with us. I'll always fuck with you, you know. Repeat what you put in the chat and talk about it a little bit. You go to talkshitradionetwork.com. You can join us there, listen from there. You go to Facebook and search for Talk Shit Radio or Talk Shit Radio Network, either way, or you could just go to Google. Seems that's the easiest way to find me, and put in Talk Shit Radio, and you will find me, that I promise. So we got a couple news stories going on here in Hernando County and in Florida. For you sports fans, the Bucks got a new head coach, Dirk Koetter. Dirk. I think that's a porn name, I'll be honest with you, because all I think about is Boogie Nights and Dirk Diggler. So he doesn't look like a Dirk Diggler to me, but not that I give a shit about sports, but I figured we'd read it. Now, bringing it to a little bit of a local level here, we've got a Brooksville woman celebrating her 110th birthday. And that was January. That was yesterday, actually. It just goes to show you that real news, real fast is Bay News 9 is running slow. We got John in the chat room. Welcome, sir. No respect up here, brother man. Forget the city, assholes. Little bit of snow this AM, and all assholes show up. So stick your traffic in your asses. Yeah, you know what? The fucked up part about it is it doesn't have to be rush hour up there for you to hit traffic. It could just be asshole hour and you're in traffic. And yes, you are right. Put a little snow on the ground and every fucking asshole comes out to play. But if you drive around here in Florida long enough, and you can ask Darren once the rainy season comes, he'll tell you, everybody loses their fucking mind the minute it rains. I mean, come on. It's rain. It dissipates. Snow doesn't go anywhere. I don't know. I like it when it torrential rains because everybody moves over to the right-hand lane. I stay in the left-hand lane, put the windshield wipers on high, and I haul ass. So, yeah, this lady was born January 13th, 1906. She's a Brooksville woman, turned 110 years old. Asses are for exits only. Yeah, exactly. And all those asses should get off the next exit. Good one, Silent Mish. Seems we have our first neighborhood market, Walmart market, that is. Can you get rid of her? That is opened on Hernando, or in Hernando. I apologize for that. It's on Spring Hill Drive in Barclay, I think that is, or whatever the hell that road is. I don't even know anymore. But it's just another Sam Walton enterprise, you know. I mean, as if they don't have control of the markets, just shitting on the little guy. Should be the end of some supermarkets around here because let's just face it, the Walton family, Sam's Club, Walmart, Walmart supermarket, neighborhood market, whatever, they're all a bunch of bullies anyway. If you ever watch any shows on how people try to get into Walmart, they dictate to you what the price is. So it's never a good thing when a big corporation opens up like that in a neighborhood because it usually screws shit up. We got some news out of Chicago, and it really kind of pisses me off at just another freaking deal when it comes to cop killing. And it's not a cop being killed; it's a cop killing someone. Newly released video of a 2013, what the hell is this? Showing teen running away from police officers shot and killed in the street. And this is like 3 years old, and this is on CNN. Cedric Chapman, 17, was shot January 7th, 2013, as he sprinted from police. That still doesn't change the fact that they shot him in the back as he was running away. I don't feel that the police anymore know what protect and serve means. I do believe that they're all about shoot first and ask why later. They have no respect for life. When are we going to put a stop to this? When are the people going to start and not fighting back? Because let's face it, they'll fucking shoot you, man. You know, you even piss them off or ask them whose dick they sucked the night before or whatever the case may be. It's time we stand up for our rights, people. It's time we stand up and do something against police brutality. The legal system has gotten out of control and there is no justice for people like you and me. The police are protected, and we live in fear. It's got to stop. It's definitely got to stop. Another local story, we've got the Pickled Parrot. For those of you who know that bar up on US 19, seems that the owner was arrested. 73-year-old Richard Jordan was arrested for keeping a gambling house and possession of a slot machine, and that's his second offense. Then you got a 50-year-old Rebecca Austin, an employee of Jordan, is also charged in keeping a gambling house. Both have since been released from the jail, and there's no other really information about it. The judge ordered the release of the video on that shooting. That is why. I see. Okay, well, it doesn't change the fact that something's got to be done about this. I mean, let's face it, the dude up in New York City who got choked out by the cops and was having an asthma attack and died, all they had to do was get up off of him. He was in handcuffs. It's all over the place. Police brutality is running rancid in this country, and eventually there's going to be action from the people. What else we got? In an unrelated case, 54-year-old Gorman Camden Newman, the owner of My Place Bar located at 15440 Boulevard, is charged with keeping a gambling house and possession of a slot machine. First offense. So, you know what? It's not legal to gamble unless you're a Native American, and honestly, there are no more Native Americans. Let's face it. Johnny took me up to the Indian reservation on Long Island. I didn't see any Indians. I saw a lot of black people. I didn't see no Indians. So I don't get that whole situation there. I'm going to go around and say that I am from the Slapaho tribe, and maybe I can get a gambling license. Johnny, you in on that one with me? I think we should do all right. Hell, look at the Hard Rock, Seminole Hard Rock Casino. Seminole Indians. When was the last time you heard anything about a Seminole Indian? I haven't heard about them in years. History books. But that just goes to show that good old Governor Rick Scott got his hands in other people's pockets, and other people's hands are in his pockets. So corruption goes all the way up, folks, all the way up to our president. Let's face it. You know, I wish I would have won this Powerball because I would have bought the presidency. John says, I'm in. I hear you, buddy. Yeah, I would have bought the presidency with a name like Kennedy and you know, a couple $1 billion. Hell, I would have become president in a heartbeat. Shit. I tell you what, if I would have made it as a president, then there would be some serious changes, that's for sure. I just got a message on Facebook. You never know. Okay, well, that's good for you. My modeling deal is going pretty good. I got 32 models working underneath me. Now the big thing is just to get them working. But, yeah, anyway, moving on. Just unbelievable day. We left here at the house probably about 1 o'clock, and like I said, I just got home. It's only a 2-hour ride down to St. Pete, down to All Children's Hospital, and that's if you take your sweet ass time. But that just goes to show you how shitty the traffic was. Now, the difference between the traffic down here, John, and the traffic up there is there's just a lot of volume of people on the road, and then you got maybe a dozen people within those tens of thousands of people that have no fucking idea what they're doing. Now, down here, you've got a lot of volume, and you've got tens of thousands of people who have no fucking idea of what they're doing. It's pretty funny to actually watch some of these people. They wait till the last minute, and me, I'm that asshole that rides the guy in front of me's ass and don't let anybody in because nobody else lets anybody in. And I forget who said it to me, but I was driving along, and I actually think it was you who said it, John, that if one person just let one person in, the traffic would be alleviated quite a bit. And if you think about that, if I let one person in and that one person that I let in let somebody in and so on and so forth, you might actually get somewhere in some sort of a decent time frame. Let's see what else we got going on in the news. Anything else on CNN here? Let me just this computer's slow, so. No, the headline is just about the deadly shooting. That's about it. And then on Bay News 9, we've got just the Buccaneers. Big deal. Woohoo! I was listening to Bubba the Love Sponge. For those of you who are down here in Florida or know who Bubba the Love Sponge is, he's just a fat piece of shit who Hogan's wife banged and got it videotaped. But, which he's another has-been anyway, so. But, yeah, you know, I can't believe Indonesia ISIS attack. Yeah, I read about that this morning. That's a whole nother situation. 2 bombs. Yeah, that was a whole nother situation that is going on here with ISIS. But yet our president wants to let more refugees in. You ever see some of them pictures of those refugees? They're all military-age men. You don't see any women. You don't see any children. You just see military-age men that, you know, are being led into these countries. I've said it before and I'll say it again. In this day and age, if you weren't born here, you don't belong here. Go back to where you come from. And that doesn't apply for 40, 50 years ago, but in this day and this age, it applies. If you're not an American citizen by birth, you don't belong in this country. We don't know who we can trust. Not that I support presidential candidate. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Not that I support presidential candidate Trump, but not that I disagree with the man. A lot of the things he has to say is actually, you know, something that we might consider. We really don't have too many presidential candidates who are jumping off the page, so to speak, and want to make you jump out and vote. But then again, we didn't when Obama was running for president either. A lot of people who voted for President Obama are now kicking himself in the ass because, let's face it, this man has turned our country against each other. The racism has never been higher. Senate and it's just, I don't know. I don't get it. We are supposed to be the United States of America. This country has never been so divided before. It's really some crazy shit going on. We're heading for a world war again. It's inevitable. We've got, well, let's face it, we've got ISIS. We're spread thin all across the Middle East. We've got North Korea we got to worry about. We've got other countries, I'm sure, that haven't even made it apparent to us that we should worry about them. But you know damn well that we're heading for our next world war. And those other countries will just jump on board, just like the Japanese did and invaded Pearl Harbor. Now, I'm not using that as an example and how it's going to, you know, happen, but we've got to worry about United Nations, you know, UN troops in our own country. And do you know why we have UN troops in our own country? Because there are laws saying that our United States troops, or the U.S. troops, the U.S. military, cannot police its own citizens. Look it up. So they brought in the UN. Operation Jade Helm is a real deal. We should start thinking about that. You should start worrying about it. It is against the law for you to become off-the-grid homesteader. You can no longer live off the grid. They have passed laws that say you can't do it. They're, you know, going after people for living out in the woods and arming themselves. Not bringing up any, you know, Columbines or any shit like that. But let's face it, you know, I mean, or not Columbine, some David Koresh, Waco, Texas shit. Let's face it, you know, they just, they might have been some sick bastards over there. And David Koresh probably wasn't the greatest example, but look what they did to him. Look what they did to all those women and children. You know, the FBI came in and deemed them a threat. Why? Why? Because they had a bunch of weapons to protect what that their God-given rights allow them to do. It's a very sad situation in this country, and it makes me want to join Jesse Ventura down there in Baja. because it's not in this country. It's Mexico. It may be Baja, California, but it's Baja, Mexico. It is not a U.S. sovereign soil. What else we got? Man, I keep going back to that shitty-ass ride. I got to tell you, folks, that really sucked ass, man. I do not want to make that trip again. Got my taxes filed today. I'm excited about that. I'm one of the early birds. The final bit of paperwork was released today from the IRS, and I took advantage of it. That's for damn sure. Today is the 14th, right? Yes. So, yeah, I got my taxes filed. I'm hoping I'll have them sometime before next year. Because let's face it, the IRS takes a shit fucking slow-ass snail's pace when it comes to giving back your money. But when it's time for you to pay them taxes, they want it then and they want it now. And God forbid you owe taxes, you owe back taxes, because then they want your firstborn, they want your secondborn, they want your arm, they want your testicles, they want everything and anything they can get a hold of. But we're going to take a quick break here. I've got some new commercials. We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 different commercials we've got from my media company. I urge all of you to give them a call, inquire about this shit, because that's how I get paid. Now, you don't have to buy anything, but just the inquiry will definitely get me some money in my pocket. So, Talk Shit Radio Network, guys, we'll be right back. Give me 60 seconds.
Investing is a long-term process. How many times can you think of in the last decade that the stock market has destroyed retirement funds for people just like you and me? For your existing IRA, you need the security that gold has provided for centuries. Remember, gold has never been worth zero. Capital Gold would like to introduce you to the Home Storage Gold IRA. It's a self-directed IRA set up with all the protection and tax benefits of an LLC. But the big difference in this IRA is you invest in gold and you hold it in your possession. You can't do that with stocks. That's security. You can transfer any type of IRA hassle-free in days. Please call right now and learn more, and we'll waive the $500 setup fee and give you a free safe to store your gold. Call 800-281-4224. 800-281-4224. 800-281-4224. That's 800-281-4224.
Such a deal. Not only will you get some gold, but they'll give you a safe to put the gold in. As you know, well, whatever. All right. So, massive ice hockey complex taking shape in Wesley Chapel. The 2-story, 150,000 square foot building called Florida Hospital Center, hold on, let me try that again. The 150,000 square foot building called Florida Hospital Center Ice will be the largest ice hockey facility in the state. I'm thinking they could have spent their money on better things. I got some jackass outside beeping the horn. Did you hear that? That was them in there? Oh. No, you ain't got to tell them nothing. Don't worry about it. So, how'd it go playing with U-Ship today, John? I know you were getting a little frustrated because people don't message you back right away, but they're not like us. They don't sit in front of the computer all day and work. They put that shit up there, and some of them just put it up there and forget about it. Sometimes it's very annoying because you need more information on the shipment and shit like that, but yeah, that's, it's a good gig. I checked out your profile. It looks good. I like it. I definitely like it. For me, it worked. It definitely worked for me. I enjoyed using uship.com. The only problem is like you said, when you need more information from people, it's not available right away. But let's see what else we got going on. That's about all I got in the news and shit like that. Let's see. Motorcycle killed in crash in Hudson. Let's see what this is. This is always a damn shame because it's usually not the fault of the motorcycle driver. A motorcyclist died Wednesday after he was involved in a crash in Hudson. The crash happened at 12:28 p.m. on Kitten Trail, just west of Giddy-Up Lane. Hudson. Just Kitten Trail, Giddy-Up Lane. Yeah, we're talking rednecks and drug addicts and pimps, dykes, losers, you name it. Joseph Randall Darling, 58 of Hudson, was riding a 2003 Harley-Davidson west on Kitten Trail when he tried to pass a 2005 Ford. Just as the Ford made a left turn, the Florida Highway Patrol reports. All right, well, that's fucked up. He tried to pass the guy, and the guy made a left-hand turn. Now, I don't really know the circumstances of that, but did this guy not see the guy's blinker, or did he not, the driver of the Ford, not hear the guy coming up alongside of him? I mean, what's that, baby? You want to come over here and join me in the show tonight? She's asking, was the motorcycle in the Ford's blind spot? I don't really know. He landed on the southern shoulder. Darling died at the scene of the crash. It's a damn shame anytime a motorcyclist dies. It's a damn shame anytime anybody dies. But here in Florida, we've probably got a very high rate of motorcyclists dying. And it's usually, and in this case, I mean, it's hard to tell. It's usually the fault of the driver because, well, they just don't pay fucking attention around here. Or they don't care, one of the two. It's a bad deal down here. Why don't you come pull up a chair and join me on the show? Trying to get DJ Sassy Pants over here, my daughter Angela, to join me. I got Silent Miss. She went out to go get dinner. I think she's bringing home Subway. Yeah, I hope she brings me a steak and cheese. But how's your workout going, Johnny? I know I have been slacking like a motherfucker. I haven't worked out in quite some time. I haven't been able to work out because of my surgery. My neck is still quite sore, but it's not going to stop me anymore. Quite sore, not going to stop me anymore. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. So, yeah, I'm going to start working out again. I got a bit of a belly going back, or coming back after the operation. I lost 30-something pounds. What? Oh, thanks. She says I have always had a belly. I've got a bit of a belly coming back, or it's getting bigger, one of the two. It's getting worse. DJ Diddles is over here making comments. DJ Sassy Pants, that's right. You're not DJ Diddles. So, yeah, I think it's time that I get back to the gym and get working out. I've had enough of looking like this, and I want to get back to 280, 300 pounds. But my 300 pounds, there wasn't much fat on me. I was pretty big when I was up there. Maybe I was 280, 270, somewhere around there. I don't think I ever hit 300. If I hit 300, I'd be a short, fat dude, that's for sure. But, yeah, you know, I got those commercials that we've been playing. The last one was Capital Gold, Home Storage, IRA. They'll actually send you gold and a safe to put it in. So it sounds like a pretty good deal. Asking everybody to click on these or call these ads and help me out a little bit. I got another one I'm going to go ahead and put on here real quick, so we'll be back in about 60 seconds. Bear with me.
You're the owner or manager of a growing business. Hey, that's great. But to keep growing, you need to find the best new employees available. Finding good employees is nearly impossible, and job posting is expensive. At Catalyst 5, we've developed a fast solution to help you find great employees and save money. In just 5 minutes, you can post your job to hundreds of social media sites and job boards. You'll reach thousands of top quality candidates that can help your business grow. Plus, we even include a free customized mobile site to help manage your job replies in one user-friendly location. And we're 75% less expensive than the major job boards. Call now to sign up for free. Find your next employee right now, free for a limited time by calling now. 800-368-0123. 800-368-0123. 800-368-0123. That's 800-368-0123.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states.
Attention Xarelto users. If you or a loved one took Xarelto and suffered a serious bleeding event, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Xarelto is a popular prescription blood thinner used to prevent blood clots and protect patients from strokes. These serious bleeding events have led to numerous cases of hospitalization and even death. Phone lines are open 24/7. Call 800-260-5460. That's 800-260-5460.
All right, we're back. We've got election 2016 guide. When are the debates and primary caucuses? I'm not even going to get into that shit. The one thing I want to talk about is the Oscars. How the racist regime, I'm going to say, are back at it again. Hashtagging white Oscars. Fully predominantly black movie. Didn't get any Oscars, but it got nominations, and they're bitching because, well, I don't know why they're bitching, but they're bitching. Yeah. The reason that no black man won an Oscar is because no one deserved it. Let's face it. It has nothing to do with race. They didn't deserve it. There was no actors that were worthy. I mean, I don't know. I don't fucking care about the Oscars, to be honest with you, but it's news. So I got to read something, Christ's sakes. No. This whole race thing is getting out of hand. I tell you what, I'm not a very racist person. I mean, let's face it. Everybody has a little bit of racism in them, but I've never seen more racism in my life than I've seen lately, and it's coming from black people against whites. You know, they're upset about something. I don't get it, what they're upset about. You know, I mean, equal rights for everyone, but they're still bitching, you know. It's a crazy situation, you know. The one thing we got to do is get back to united we stand. I've said it before, I'll say it again. United we stand. Whether your skin is black, white, yellow, tan, brown, fuck, it could be green. I saw a chick in Walmart the other day that was white as a ghost. But that was because of all of the makeup on her face. But, yeah, it was scary. And then Angela wouldn't let me go run out and take a picture of her because it would have made up. Yeah, but it would have worked because she's screaming, because she's a person. Well, it would have went good for people of Walmart. The race card is completely and utterly out of control these days. I've never met so many racists like I have down here in Florida, and the South for that matter. You go to Atlanta, Georgia, and you'll bump into every racist black person you ever want to meet. They're all over the place. And it's not just black people. It's just racism in general. You know, one race is against another, and that race is against a different one, and so on and so forth. And it's got to stop somewhere. I mean, and it goes back to the government, you know, putting us against each other and well, the president for that matter. I'm going to blame it on him, whether it's his fault or not. Fuck it. We need a scapegoat in this situation. Again, I'm asking everybody for these to click on call up these commercials that I'm playing. Call the number on the ad and just inquire about it. You don't have to buy anything, but just the inquiry will make me money. Some of them will make me quite a bit of money. So again, you know, they're all 800 numbers. You don't have to buy anything. I'll run them all through at the end of the show. I'm going to play all 4 of them that I have. We'll get that Michael Minardi message back up again. I did find something that was interesting. Here it is. Sexual misconduct investigation at a Clearwater fire station. Clearwater Fire and Rescue Lieutenant is accused of having sex with one of his firefighters. Medic subordinates inside a dorm room. Oh, so lovely. Fire Station 49, according to Human Resources reports, anytime you have inappropriate behavior, it's unacceptable to the city of Clearwater, said the mayor, George Kritakis, whatever the hell his name is, our employees are held to a higher standard. No, they're just human beings like the rest of us. The number one place for cheating or, infidelities is the workplace. It's just a statistical fact. Look it up. But, it doesn't change the fact that they're firemen, or it's a fireman and a firewoman, whatever you want to call it. Cops fuck each other. Office people fuck each other. Lawyers, doctors. I mean, it happens. Infidelity in the workplace. Brooksville Regional Hospital. Spring Hill Fire Department. Hernando County Sheriff. I mean, it happens everywhere. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what organization you're in. Doesn't matter what type of organization you're in. There are infidelities in the workplace everywhere. What else have we got? Anybody got any suggestions in the chat room they want me to talk about? Angela, you? Got about 9 minutes left of the show to get these commercials loaded back up so we can rerun them again and I can try and get some money. And without money, the show can't go on. I'm trying to bring it to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week again, trying to expand the horizons of the show, see where we can take it. This Saturday, we will be down in St. Pete again. I'm going to be working with Carlos like we discussed yesterday. We got a bunch of shit coming up. I got Regulate Florida Radio, which I think is a thumbs up. We've got to go on that. We've got Sovereign Citizen Radio, which is going to explain to you your sovereign citizen rights, your rights under God, your God-given rights. And it'll explain to you a lot about the country we live in and how, it's not a country anymore. It's run like a corporation, which it cannot be allowed. This book has, and I'm just going to read quotes out of this book. Let me see. We've got, let me try and get to the end. We've got about 180-something pages in this book, so that should keep the show going for quite some time. For those of you that are on prescription medication and can't afford it, I've got a hell of a deal for you. You can go to www.scbn.org and you can sign up for the prescription plan. It'll be $85 for your first month, $35 every month after that. And it's a good deal. I mean, for me, my pills are $2,000 for 90 of them. Well, $2,000 for 30 of them, I'm sorry. And that's a 1 month supply. $2,000 for a prescription that's not covered by any other insurance company. That's a bargain to me. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. I'll take that all day. I'll spend the $35 a month. So, again, that website is www.scbn.org. You can go there, sign up. They'll send you out this packet full of paperwork. Get that paperwork filled out. Have your doctor fill out his portion. Send it back in. Take about 4 to 6 weeks, and you'll start receiving your prescriptions right in the mail, right to your door. So that's a good fucking deal as far as I'm concerned, especially in my situation when my doctor is, about 300 miles away. Round trip, it's about 300 miles, about 150 miles one way, all the way to the other coast. So, again, we got a lot of shit coming up. Talk Shit Radio Network is ever expanding, trying to get more content for you. I'm trying to bring you more shit. Unfortunately, tonight I was not prepared for the show. I got home literally 10 minutes before the show began. I was a few minutes late, but I do apologize for that. I'm going to try to keep that from happening again. You're listening to Talk Shit Radio Network, everyone. Stay tuned. Check out these commercials that we've got. Call the phone numbers. Help a crack out. You ain't got to buy nothing. Just call up and inquire about it. Talk Shit Radio Network. We'll be back tomorrow.
Investing is a long-term process. How many times can you think of in the last decade that the stock market has destroyed retirement funds for people just like you and me? For your existing IRA, you need the security that gold has provided for centuries. Remember, gold has never been worth zero. Capital Gold would like to introduce you to the Home Storage Gold IRA. It's a self-directed IRA set up with all the protection and tax benefits of an LLC. But the big difference in this IRA is you invest in gold and you hold it in your possession. You can't do that with stocks. That's security. You can transfer any type of IRA hassle-free in days. Please call right now and learn more, and we'll waive the $500 setup fee and give you a free safe to store your gold. Call 800-281-4224. 800-281-4224. 800-281-4224. That's 800-281-4224. You're the owner or manager of a growing business. Hey, that's great, but to keep growing, you need to find the best new employees available. Finding good employees is nearly impossible, and job posting is expensive. At Catalyst 5, we've developed a fast solution to help you find great employees and save money. In just 5 minutes, you can post your job to hundreds of social media sites and job boards. You'll reach thousands of top quality candidates that can help your business grow. Plus, we even include a free customized mobile site to help manage your job replies in one user-friendly location. And we're 75% less expensive than the major job boards. Call now to sign up for free. Find your next employee right now, free for a limited time by calling now. 800-368-0123. 800-368-0123. 800-368-0123. That's 800-368-0123.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto users. If you or a loved one took Xarelto and suffered a serious bleeding event, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Xarelto is a popular prescription blood thinner used to prevent blood clots and protect patients from strokes. These serious bleeding events have led to numerous cases of hospitalization and even death. Phone lines are open 24/7. Call 800-260-5460. That's 800-260-5460.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call low-cost airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals, too. Call right now. Operators are standing by. 800-506-8319. 800-506-8319. 800-506-8319. That's 800-506-8319.
Michael Minardi. I'm the campaign manager of Regulate Florida, who's going to be actively seeking to put adult use of cannabis on the 2016 ballot. Why? Regulate Florida. I am putting myself out of a job by doing this. I am a criminal defense attorney. My main practice is representing people arrested of marijuana offenses, and I'm sick of it. These are good, hardworking people whose lives are turned upside down by a cannabis arrest, threat, DCF involvement, or other type of sanctions that is coming against them for using cannabis. We want to bring together the people of Florida. We want all the patients, all the users of cannabis to step up and let their voice be heard. Stop being afraid of being persecuted because of speaking out. We need you to stand up. We need you to help out because we need action right now and not apathy. With doing this, we can change the world and we can change the state of Florida for the better.
Talkshit Radio is a Kennedy Studios Productions. The opinions stated by various contributors to Talkshit Radio and its radio programs are not to be considered as or endorsed by Kennedy Studios Incorporated. Visitors are urged to use their own discretion to draw their own conclusions. All information, products, services, and use of this website is for entertainment purposes only and personal use only. Talkshit Radio Network does not confirm nor deny the validity or accuracy of the information contained within the website or broadcast. Any services or products provided by Talkshit Radio Network and its host contributors should be used solely for entertainment purposes only.